Hello and welcome to Titanium Taras Tarot, and today I'll be doing What Are You Resisting Right Now and How video, okay? So for this I'll be using some concepts brought to us by Chris Duncan. I'll also be using the Ask and It Is Given card deck by Esther and Jerry Hicks. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, let us get into the reading. So for this reading I'll be dividing it with the 6 sabotaging belief patterns brought to us by Christopher Duncan. I will also be using my intuition as well as a selenite tower, mini selenite tower to cleanse the deck between uses when I remember. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, let us get into the insights. So today, what I experienced was a seesaw of emotions, right? And it kind of reminded me that I need to be the anchor of my emotions instead of allowing what I experienced in my outer reality to influence my inner reality. I need to allow my intuition to just happen, to lead me in the direction that I need to go towards. Okay, and that's one of the things that I have a lot of issues with when manifesting something, or when calling something in, which is manifesting basically. When manifesting something, you need to be steadfast in what it is that you want. So that's why they say that when you call something in, be general about it, in the sense of you want, like, give the characteristics, but don't put physical attributes to it. And that's how you'll know when it comes in, is what I'm getting. Okay, so that was it for my insight. Now on to the reading. Okay, so please, and the first group of individuals I will be pulling for are the individuals who do not feel capable this week of doing something. It could be anything, it could be whatever they are not feeling capable of doing. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for the individuals who do not feel capable this week, please come forward and share what are they resisting right now and how. Please, God, angels, and guides. I don't know if you saw that, but you gotta follow. And this card says, to receive what I want, I must not push against unwanted. Okay? And this is the image. And in the back it says, this is an expanding universe, and all things must be allowed. In other words, for you to understand and experience what you desire, you must understand that which you do not desire. For in order to be able to choose and focus, both must be present and understood. Alright? So, if there's something that you want to call in, if you're getting the opposite of what you actually want, it's a service to you, because that is allowing you to clarify clearly what you do want and what you want to avoid. Okay? So I hope that makes sense. At least I know it makes sense for me. Definitely. So, and what this is saying is that I'm super, super, super close to what I want to manifest, but there was a need for a last push of what I want to avoid, so that I can clearly define what I want. Okay? And what I want is someone who clearly chooses me from the start. Who is decisive and chooses me no matter where they're at, right? That's what I want. That's what I'm going to get, because I am going to accept only that. Okay? So that was it for the individuals that don't feel capable this week. Now on to the individuals that don't feel worthy. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for the individuals who do not feel worthy this week, please come forward and share what can they do to feel more worthy. No, feel more worthy by knowing what it is that they're resisting and how. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for the individuals who do not feel worthy right now, please come forward and share what is it that they're resisting right now and how. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good, and you got, I can gradually change my vibrational frequency. And this is the image. In the back, it says, there is no thought that you cannot eventually have, just as there is no place that you cannot eventually reach from wherever you are. But you cannot instantly jump to a thought that has a vibrational frequency very different from the thought you are usually thinking. Okay? So you can get from one to the other. It might take some time. That's what it's saying. And if you want to get there faster, you need to be able to switch your mode of thinking, switch your perspective, like at the drop of a hat is what I'm getting. My individuals who don't feel worthy this week. Okay, so that was it for you guys. Now on to the individuals who don't feel like they belong. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for the individuals who don't feel like they belong this week, please come forward and share what is it that they're resisting right now and how. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for the individuals who don't feel like they belong this week, please come forward and share what are they resisting right now and how. Please, God, angels, and guides, and you got, I am a vibrational being in a vibrational environment. I was going to say universe, but it's environment. And this is the image. And in the back, it says, you are, even in your physical expression of flesh, blood, and bone, a vibrational being. And everything you experience in your physical environment is vibrational. And it is only through your ability to translate vibration that you are able to understand your physical world at all. Right now, we mainly focus on sight, on smell, on touch, and stuff like that, and like how humid it is. Like it's about to rain, so it's kind of humid here, but you feel it on your skin, right? So that is a sense, and all that is vibrational. So we translate all of that information, and that's how we are able to understand our environment. It's your ability to translate vibration that you are able to understand your physical world. Okay. Let me go deeper into this. So you are, even in your physical expression of flesh, blood, and bone, a vibrational being. And everything you experience in your physical environment is vibrational. Okay? And it is only through your ability to translate vibration that you are able to understand your physical world at all. So as I mentioned that it's humid and I can hear noises from outside, which I hear like splashing of cars, like driving through, I think it's water, but let me check to see if it's actually raining, because I might just be saying stuff, but not actually, it's not actually reality. Oh yeah, it is raining. Well, at least that's what it says on my phone. So, that humidity, I feel it on my skin. You also feel it on your skin. But we are not able to do that if we can't translate the vibrations that we are feeling. Okay? I hope that makes sense. If not, ask questions and it will be my pleasure to answer. Alright? So that was it for the individuals who don't feel like they belong and what it is that they are resisting right now and how. So now we're going to move on to the individuals that don't feel perfect in regards to what it is that they're resisting right now and how. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for the individuals who do not feel perfect this week, please come forward and share what are they resisting right now and how. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for the individuals who don't feel perfect this week, please come forward and share. And you got a follower. Yes, you did. A follower that fell in the reverse. But before I read it in the reverse, let's see what it says. So this card says, I must be selfish enough to align with well-being. This is the image. And in the back it says, you see, I don't know if the microphone caught that, but sirens started. And that might be confirmation for my individuals who do not feel perfect that this is what you're resisting right now and how. So you must be selfish enough to align with well-being. So are you resisting well-being right now? Is mainly what you need to think about. So this card, this is the image, and in the back it says, if you are not selfish enough to deliberately align with the energy of your source, you have nothing to give anyway. Some worry that if they take too much of the pie, others will be left with nothing, while in reality, the pie expands in proportion to the vibrational requests of all of you. Okay? So there's no taking of anything, taking anyone else's part. You're good. Okay? So remember that. Just concentrate on how on your well-being, and things should be great. Yeah. Okay, so that was it for the individuals that don't feel perfect this week. Now on to the individuals who do not feel significant this week. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for the individuals who don't feel significant this week, please come forward and share what they can do to feel more significant. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for the individuals who do not feel significant this week, please come forward and share what they can do to feel more significant. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone from the highest good, and you got... What'd you get? You got, I have the ability to direct my own thoughts. And this is the image. And in the back it says, you have the option of observing things as they are, or of imagining them as you want them to be. And whichever option you choose, your thoughts produce a vibration within you that equals your point of attraction. And then circumstances and events line up to match the vibrations that you have offered. Alright? So, make sure that before thinking a thought, you are aware of the fact that that is what you want to concentrate on. Because I can tell you this, my grandma has created all of her illnesses in her body by concentrating on what currently is. Her current state. She's done that. Okay? And right, because she had some health issues and whatnot, so she made it bad to worse. Now I was hit by a car, but as you see, it got from I don't look like I was hit by a car, right? So the key is that I decided to direct my thoughts in the direction I wanted, instead of looking at what currently was, which was the fact that I had difficulty thinking, that I had difficulty studying, that I had difficulty doing, being able to manage my impulses. I thought of what I wanted to create in my own life, which is my being able to to manage my impulsivity, to be able to do projects and stuff like that, and be better interacting with people. That is what I wanted, and that is what I focused on, right? And that is what I created. And that's where we're going to stop there. Okay, so you have complete control over what you focus on. Make sure it is exactly what you want. All right, my gorgeous individuals, do not feel significant. Alright, so now on to the individuals who do not feel good enough. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message. For the individuals who do not feel good enough this week, please come forward and share. And you got: life is always in motion, so I cannot be stuck. And this is the image. And in the back, it says, it is not possible to stand still or be stuck because energy, and therefore life is always in motion. Things are always changing. Well, actually, as I was saying, and therefore life is always in motion, right? Energy, and therefore life is always in motion. Have you seen a picture of atoms? They are constantly moving. And what are atoms? They are the building blocks on which everything is built. So if atoms are constantly vibrating, you are constantly vibrating. This appearance of being fixed, right, of being still, of being in a space is a visual, is a visual ploy, if you will, that your mind has created to not have you go sick all the time, to get for you to be able to keep your homeostasis. Because if you saw everything vibrating all the time, I guess you would have motion sickness. Anyway, some kind of sickness. So this is the image. And in the back, it says, it is not possible to stand still or be stuck because energy, and therefore life is always in motion. And by the way, the reason why I say, when I say energy, when I read energy and I thought of atoms, you know that an atom is made up of 99.9999999999999% air. So it's basically energy. There's barely anything to it. So, I mean, I had to count because I know it's like 13 nines, but I'm never sure. In any case, so things are always changing. The reason it may feel to you as if you are stuck is because while you are continuing to think the same thoughts, things are changing, but they are changing to the same thing over and over again because you are choosing the same thing over and over again. Okay? Now, I also wrote something on this card, like you have shows on demand at different times on satellite or I don't know what, right? But this is relative to your life. This is relative to life lessons. So your choices are leading you towards a specific lesson, aka show, that is going to give you the same, that is going to lead you to, I'm trying to explain this. Okay, so you choosing to do specific things is going to lead you to learning specific lessons. If you choose the same specific thing that to do every single time, it's going to lead you again and again to the same lesson, which is very similar to choosing a show to watch on demand, choosing the same show to watch on demand, right? Or like children who love to watch the same movie again and again. I know that I used to love watching Beauty and the Beast. Love it. The animated, the cartoon version of Disney. That and Aladdin. Oh, I used to love those things. Anyway, so you deciding to watch it again and again, or you deciding to live it again and again because you're choosing to do the same sequence, same sequence of actions that have led you nowhere up to this point is going to lead you to the same lesson again and again. But the reason why you're getting it again and again is because life is like, okay, we're going to be like, you're going to get the same lesson again because we see that you do not learn from past experiences. So it's like you're doing rinse. It's like do, rinse, repeat. And life is like, okay, you rinse, and you repeat, and then we're going to teach you the same lesson again. And we're going to go on this merry-go-round as long as you do not stop choosing this. All right? So that was it for the individuals that do not feel good enough. All right? So my gorgeous triple tears, this is all that I have for you guys this week for this video series. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next Tuesday, okay? Bye.